Hi, I'm Sherry Kahn, your professor for American History 2, and welcome to the class. Well, we're starting our spring semester, and I hope you all had a wonderful winter holiday and Happy New Year. Over the next 14, 15 weeks, something like that, we are going to explore American history, and we're going to bring ourselves up to, as much as we can, the modern day. In American History 1, if you've taken it, you've learned the basic understandings of the importance of the Constitution and why the founders created a constitutional republic, eventually allowing democratic principles involved, which is to choose the people of the country choose democratically the representative they want in the state governments as well as in the federal government. We also hopefully you also looked at the issues regarding the Civil War, and so we're picking up right after the Civil War and Reconstruction. The 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments are very, very important to 2026. So I want you to really understand these amendments as we go forward, because the 14th Amendment is used over and over and over again in the Supreme Court, as is the 15th Amendment, which is supposed to allow everyone to be able to vote, irrespective of their color or background or anything, if you are a citizen of the country, completely unimpeded. And so we have to, that's very important, because that's not necessarily what has happened since the 15th Amendment was actually created. So I want you to just think about those things. And keeping in mind that history is perspective, everyone in this classroom is going to come to understand the material differently. Some people who, I hope that though social media silos us, news stations have their own narratives, that no matter what kind of household you grew up in, that whatever your belief is, that you are able to support it with academic information, research. This is a college class, so academic citations are very important. When you are making a statement, you need to support it. I don't care if you're conservative, if you're liberal, if you're libertarian, if you're independent. That's not important to me. All that's important to me is I'm going to present you every week with a discussion board, and you're going to read through it, and then you, I hope, will tell me in your own words, not the words of ChatGPT or any other AI source, but in your own words, what you really believe. Keep in mind, you got to be courteous to other people, but I want you to be able to speak the way you'd like to speak on whatever that topic is. My expectation is that you do use the materials, the video and or the written materials to be able to think through what your answer is going to be before you write your answer. That's how you grow, not only emotionally, but intellectually. The discussion boards, make sure that you read about them in the syllabus along with everything else in the syllabus, but how you earn your grade is very important. Discussion boards carry the majority of the value, and if you miss one, it's like frozen. You have to let it go because there's no functionality in D2L to reopen a discussion board for an individual student. And even if there was a functionality to do it, it defeats the whole purpose of a discussion. So making a statement is not a discussion. So you have to make a statement that is supported. Please make sure that you are putting a lot of energy and effort in the discussion boards. They are open for a week. Please double check the syllabus as to their initial due date and the final due date. Make sure that you're meeting the minimum word criterias. Just make sure that you are reading through the syllabus. There's also a semester calendar, so if you need due dates or anything like that, you can look there. It's in the syllabus. So all that information there is right in front of you and for you. There's also within each module and things that you're doing, the activities that you're doing, there are open dates and closed dates. So look at the open dates, because not everything opens at the same time. The discussion boards open every Sunday, but the weekly quizzes don't. During the midterm and the final, you have 3 days to complete those and unlimited attempts like you do with the weekly quizzes, with only your highest score being taken, only your highest. So if you are, you take it and it's really great, but you think you could do better, and you take it again and it's not as good, let it go, because the higher score will be taken. If you take it and it's not as good as you wanted it to be, and then you take it again and it's better, but still maybe you think you can get a little better and you do it again, but it's not as good, then don't worry. Again, the highest score will be taken. There will also be an extra credit discussion board during the week during the midterm week before spring break. So if you want to do that, if it's a great buffer in the event that you miss a board, it's also adds 50 points to your final grade. So there's good reasons to do it if you choose to do it. I do not work in the evening, and I do not work starting Friday afternoon until Monday morning. I do believe in a work-life balance. I've been doing this a very long time, and I think I mentioned maybe almost 30 years, I can't recall. But there are work-life boundaries, and I believe in them. I just do. So, but no worries, because again, nothing, oopsie daisy, there goes the cat, one of them. There's nothing that should freak you out. We're always running. Everybody is overdoing it, but chill, don't worry, we'll work things out, okay? So that's, I'm here for you if you need anything, and I hope you have a really great semester. I'm looking forward to a great spring semester, and I hope that you really get out of this class a better feeling about American history. Okie doke. Thank you.